Right, welcome guys, welcome. We're back with Elemental Reforged. It's more than just a remaster of Elemental, it's a combination of all the Elemental games, all in one great big package, which is great. And we've just taken over Imperium this turn, so we've actually sort of now got the enemy city. We've got to now do things with it. We've got a lot of wounded units, including poor old Began here, who has broken his leg. He was banned yesterday because he actually fell during the battle. He didn't actually even get a chance to have a shot, actually, which is a bit of a shame. And now we've got a problem where he's not going to be able to dodge. His dodge ability is basically going to be, well, at the moment it's 0 anyway. so I don't know how we sort of fix that. Maybe we sort of try to give him spell resistance more than dodge now, because the dodge is going to be negative 25%. So that's going to now become a bit of an issue. So that was sort of like where things left off yesterday. We've lost one of our units, but other than that, we did fairly well. I was just going in to test it, but we actually ended up doing very, very well with our defender type units, the Shields of Gildan, which are very, very, very good at standing up in the fights. It's level 4 now, level 4 in through here as well. Level 4, you can see there the health is a bit different between these two. These were then built, I'm thinking that these were then built actually in a different location. Armour is only 2 seasons away, so let's wait until we get chainmail, and we'll then move that across to these units, and then we'll take on this next city as well. We need to bring in more reinforcements, which we are here. So we've got like another group where we've got like one of the golems is coming back in, and along with a few more Shields of Gildan there as well, and along with Sick. So Sick's army is sort of marching forward there. What else is happening in here? So there's a lot going on now. We've taken over 3 of the enemy cities. This was only a smallish city. Where is it? Just the city down through here. You can see it's taking forever to build everything because there's a fairly interesting mechanic actually. It works very, very well in the game, which I quite like. And if we have a look at the Imperium itself, Imperium has got 3 what are they called? I forget what they're called. What are they called? I always forget. Radiance slots. We've got 3 radiance slots on the actual city itself. We have 5 grain and 3 materials. These are the sort of native things that are there, like underneath this one. We already now have a lot of things that have been built. This was the capital of the Magnar, and it is a fortress as well. So we've got sort of like a monument, gold mine, forge, watchtower, iron mine. Back in through here, there's there's a range of different things that are actually in here already, which is good. But we'll just go back through now. As far as building things, the actual city itself, if we go and have a look, will have unrest, which will be very, very high, 86% in through here. So we've got the, you can see there the occupation penalty there of negative 50. And so the negative 50 is going to add to, like essentially that will dissolve away slowly over time. So this is at negative 50 at this stage, which affects our the construction. If we have a look down at this city here, which fell a few seasons ago, that should be its unrest is 36 now, occupation penalty, and same with down in through here. But every single city that we get also then adds in another big group of occupation penalty, 36 there again as well. But the city count penalty as well goes up. Like you can see there, we've got another 30 is coming because we've now got 10 cities. So each city we get does make it then slower across the board, but that's just what we're going to have to do. So we've got Kurgan's Hold down in here. Is that the capital? This is a town. So it won't have the same native population as what this fortress had. Imperium, I'm pretty sure, is the capital. I may be wrong about that. Anyway, we're going to have to heal up and then bring the other units through. I think I'll leave Began out of this next fight. Hi, Began. How are you going? To speak of the devil. So Began will be probably, just because he's going to take a little bit longer to heal up, whereas the others are all can sort of just go on bouncing along. How are we going with this one? This one's finished moving, so we'll just wait for that one to come through. Enemies in your territory. Yep, so we do actually have... Oh, there's a ruffian's army. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get rid of them at some point. But there's no urgency. Now, back with the Imperium. I don't think I'll be... Well, I could actually build units here, but it's just going to take way too long to build anything in this particular city. So I'll just go back and do the standard old things like where we can get the hammers to help with construction. We'll go and grab the meditation, because this will give us... this is going to give me plus one mana per radiance in the enchanted city. So that's going to give me another 3 mana. So my mana income will then go up to 13. And we'll also do the same with research. This one, where's research? Scholar Sanctum. Yeah, this city generates +2 research per turn. It's just a flat rate. I like these if I can get more of the per radiance, but there's nothing much really. Yeah, and this is only for building units really. These are the ones. Yeah, I'll go that way. So we'll just go Scholar Sanctum, cast the spell. There we are. So that's now got the various elements are now sort of been positioned across the top. And we need to then sort of do some construction in here. So we'll just go back in, go to the build queue. Hedge wall. See, it's going to take forever to build things. Eventually it'll sort of clean itself up. I think the cleric. Some of these will be buildings that the enemy doesn't have access to or didn't have access to. So we'll go and grab that one. I've got 2 of these, which is quite interesting. So we've got 2 extra areas there. Yeah, the bell tower. These Magnar wouldn't have had access to these. Just click on done. All right, that's good. That's good. Now we've got 5 things we can now go and build. The round shield, Warhammer. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just click on done. We'll need to have a lot of metals saved up fairly soon. So we are picking up different metals over time, and we've been building various units. Like we've got another iron golem coming through here now. I might stop building armies just so, because we're going to get the chainmail fairly soon. So that's our capital way down over here. This is where we've been building our forces. We've got this one geared up to sort of maximise hit points and initiative. So we've got some pretty strong units that we can then sort of make use of. And we'll have to use them, of course, to go into Kurgan's Hold. If we have a look at Magnar's now losing the game badly. They've only got 1 settlement left. So really we just have to take Kurgan's Hold, and then we've sort of got them at this stage. They're at war with Umber as well. Yeah, they've been at war for a while, I think, with different groups. Anyway, we are doing well. Say goodbye. Hi, orangutans. How are you going? I really am enjoying playing this game, I've got to say. It's sort of I normally would like to split up the gameplay like a little bit, and but I just find that I wake up thinking about wow, I've got to take this city over now. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Let's just press tab and see what else we have around the place. There's the next city. Okay, we've now got a girl. So this is actually now the granddaughter of Celestine. If we have a look at the at this one through here, so we've now got another granddaughter here, which we don't know who that will be or what skill set they're going to have, but they should have a combination of the mother and also the father. So we should end up with someone that's going to be good at administration, which will be helpful, be very helpful actually. So I might even start to think about the administration heroes that we have. If we go, I guess the easiest way to sort of look at the heroes is to go to the Kingdom Report. Doesn't really sort of show you, does it? Doesn't show you the list of heroes that you have, which is sort of funny. I just sort of you would expect them to be easily accessible. somewhere in the game. Like these are the various units. I guess you sort of do it from here. Vegan 6 army, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all we've got. So that sort of is like what we have. And this is the cost of the actual various armies that we actually have. Well, actually, it's not really the full list because we have forces inside cities as well. So it's not really, although Garrett is... Garrett's the one that's actually inside the cities. Yeah, we can see the various groups inside these as well. I'll just click on Done. And we'll have another look. Three now. What have we got left over? We're still going to put 4 in here. I think I'll move Vegan right out of here now. With his broken leg, just because he's not really going to be able to help with this next attack anyway. Oh, he is healing up. I don't know whether it was the it was because there were so many different groups that were attacking. Like Vegan's 24 of 30. Yeah, he'll actually heal up again in one turn. Let's just move him back down into there. Here comes another of the iron golems. We'll move them back up to the front line as well. So all the way up along here. So we have about as big a group as we can get with 6 army. There is actually another slave militia party which is weak. I'll be going with this group. One more turn and then we are 100% with these other forces. And really I'm just going to probably take 2 of this force and go in with Celestine. So I'll probably still leave Vegan out of this fight. I can leave Vegan in the city as such. Enemies new territory. Yep, so we've got this little group, Ruffian's army, which we'll be able to hunt down. That's the only one that we actually have to worry about. And then the unit events training completed on this iron golem. So it's marching along. So inside each city, if we have a bit of a look, Ravenholm doesn't have anyone inside it. We've got Garrett back in through here. Now Garrett is an administrator who can do different things. So essentially if we have a quick look and see what he's got. Now we do actually have one more leather armor left over that we haven't really made use of. And I'm not sure what to do with that. So he could be good in fighting. Resourceful. Master of Arms, yeah, there's road building. That was actually something we were thinking about using him for. Now the Administrator 1 is good, so as he goes up in levels, yeah, it is sort of, I think I might go back to the equipment and just give him this, give him the extra protection. But I really am using him mainly back in the capital cities to build things. And possibly, like, it's really anything that's got like a lot of unrest. This one is fine. There's no real unrest there. There's no real unrest left back in that one as well. Fontium, unrest is high there. Why is that one so low? I'll get the palace here. That's right. We built the palace at Ravenholm because we thought this was going to be sort of like where we're going to be building a lot of things. So you don't really need it anymore back in Aquilith. This one's already got 11. I'll keep it here. So Garrett's actually giving like a 25 benefit there. Just like, so if we leave there, then that will then sort of stop doing what it's doing. But let's just go back in and build. The command post would be good. So we'll go and build that. And the blacksmith as well. Just get so we'll stop building now until we get these other things established. So it's going to take a fair bit of time. So we'll leave Garrett back building those. One thing I could do here is just go back into the radiant slots, and because we're not going to be building any more units, I might as well make use of these 2 radiant slots. So let's just go back across here, and we'll min-max. So we're going to dispel that enchantment, and add in 2 more. So we'll just go back into hammers, which will then help with the production. That just saved us 4 turns, and if we then go back across into probably research, I think, the Scholar Sanctum, just so we can get the like really rattle through the research as quickly as possible. Now the research, apparently I completely missed Brion's letters. I did get a comment yesterday after yesterday's session saying, "Hey, you've it was right there, glaringly obvious." And yes, I agree. That's probably most likely the case. But anyway, let's we'll have a look at that once we actually get this next force. This group is still got 1 more turn. I can't quite bring them all into the city. I sort of can, but let's just move it out. They should be able to protect themselves if they do get attacked. Here we go. So we've now got armor. We'll open up the research tab. And I was told it was under magic. Brion's letters. There it is. Glaringly obvious after arcane mastery. Okay, so it's I was looking down the bottom through here at things like Adventurers Guild, the 100 Fame, and then the Essence. There's +1 Essence there. So we do get more Essence that way as well. There's more Essence all the way through here as well. This is actually pretty cool. A Refined Arcana. This technology can be researched multiple times, which will then give us extra Essence, I believe. Okay. It's not giving tooltips for that. Actually, is that Essence? It's not Essence. So what the hell does it do? I might write that down in my list of feedback. What was it? Refined. Do more Essence. So just put that one back up this side there. All right, that's just feedback. Yep, Refined Arcana. No idea what that does though. It's not. That's the Essence slot there. More Essence down the bottom through here. Erog's Journal. All right, so we can ultimately get Brion's letters from here. We're just not there yet. And we have to do all of these before we can actually get there. Now, with that in mind then, do we want to get... Enchantment is going to allow me to then use the crystals that we have. We've got very limited crystal, which means that we're not really going to be able to make good use of this. Arcane Mastery will then give us... Yeah, this is something I think I would like to start to move towards. So go back to Warfare. Warfare is really where we're sitting at the moment. We've just got armor. Weaponsmithing will then give me the mace, the dual battle axe, the timber mill, and the battle axe. Archery, I can then sort of start to get archers. Not really interested in those, to be honest. Mounted warfare would be good just to be able to pick up the horses. So let's go and click on done there. We've got a few locations where we do actually have horses. So we'll just go in there. We've now learnt the recipe for chain armor, which is going to be useful for some of our units. So we'll just go and click on OK. And if we go back into our force that is sitting inside here, so we've got the Shields of Gildan. If we go back in and do the upgrade, we can now upgrade from the round shield to the... so defense goes from 15 to 30 here. This is 20 and 150. So I've got nearly 400. So I've got 2 that I can upgrade. So I won't do that just yet. Actually, it looks like they're already they've already got the chain armor on. If we go and have a bit of a look, so they've actually already upgraded themselves. If you have a look at the equipment, I wish this would show up. Leather helm, leather cuirass. No, it's still not. They're still wearing the stuff. I don't know why this doesn't actually highlight as to what they've actually got on board. Thank you there, Chronometric, for the subscription. That's very, very much appreciated. So the Shields of Gildan. We're it's expensive for us, so we need to keep on going along with the money, and we need to keep on thumping along. Like it's 20 metal to get it with the next level shield, which will actually be very, very good ultimately. If we go back in and just click on done, and then go back into the crafting menu, we now have chainmail armor. Now I've only found flawless iron. I've only found 8 of them. So I can build one of these. So armor constructed from interlaced metal rings. And this will give me defense of plus 16, but an initiative of, is that plus? It's like plus minus 2. That can't be right, can it? Chainmail armor. I might just jot that down as a bug report as well. Chainmail armor. Initiative plus minus 2. That'll do. All right, so we'll just keep on going. So yeah, I'm giving, every time I finish a stream, I just give them the list as this is the last beta before release. Little things like that need to be fixed. So I'm guessing it's -2 initiative because it'll sort of slow you down a little bit. But the increase in armor of 16 is very, very good. I'll just click on done. Well, we've got the round shield still, but we have actually now got the bigger shield that we can then make use of with the other units. So I can do that with 2 of them. Can I do anything with the golem? The iron golem is not in our territory. Do we want to go off now and attack? These are still slightly injured. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep the main army together. Let's move this one back into here. Now that's there was too many slots in through there. So let's go and move. Well, this whole group, we can take this thing on. Let's have a look at the golem now and do the upgrade. This one's only 1 and 7 to upgrade this iron golem, which will then take it up from a defense there of 60 through to advance. It's only 63. Is it all it does with the others as well? I'll still upgrade. Let's have a look at the others as well. These Shields of Gildan through here. We'll just do the upgrade here. Yeah, 15 to 33. So we end up with like a lot going on through there. So these are only level 2. I want to get my highest level units upgraded with these. So we'll do that twice for 2 of them. Level 2, they haven't really been in the fights. This one's level 4, and level 4, but this one has got a little bit more experience. So we'll upgrade this one. And we'll upgrade this one. So that's cost me a fair bit. I'm now down to just 86. So we can't really get any more. So we now actually have 2 Shields of Gildan with the bigger shields, and 1 still with the round shields. Now they're all sort of showing up. Look at the upgrade here. Yeah, we just can't afford the money to get the better shield there. So we're starting to now sort of get like fairly unique different units coming through. Now this is 6 army. I think what we'll do is we'll send. What I want to do is I think I want to move the Iron Golem in with the other group. So we'll come back in and destroy this. We'll just keep on staying there. Now this is a bandit archers army. We are now ready to go after Curtain's Hold. Now they're building another pioneer. They've got they've got a hero here that's been badly damaged from the previous attacks. They've got a whole lot of slave militias. They also have Mirastay, which is another hero. So they've got 2 heroes here. Nen Ratcatcher was a problem. Mirastay in through this other side. This is the Queen, is it? Is this the main one? Deathmaster, Mass Curse, bit of Madness. We're going to have to destroy these pretty quickly, but she's got like a lot of hit points. Yeah, she can cast all sorts of different things. I think we just go in with a we don't take Began in this case. I don't think Began's going to be able to survive. This one here is 10 points off. What are the others like? They're at 84. But if we move the armies down, we've got Celestine out. Certainly take those 3 shields of Gildan. And can they hit that one in one go? They can. They can actually. We can start the siege in one turn. 1, 2. Now, unfortunately, actually, if I go back for this group here, I need to bring 2 more across. So I've now got myself a golem, and we need 1 more Shield of Gildan. And now we can't really move off to take that city out just yet. I'll stay back in my territory just to help with the healing, but this is now a nice solid stack to then go and take that last city. So I've only got 3 units in here. I will take this one out, the Slave Militia Party. So we'll go and do that with 6 force. Now these often have got like these have got fairly good hit points. Actually, these ones don't. I'll leave that one where it is. There we go. We've knocked it to the ground, and now we'll finish it off. Done. But how will Began get banned? Says Orangutans. Yes, he won't in this coming battle. I just don't think he can survive against those. Like I don't want to lose him a second time. We've already lost him once. Now this group here, and this group, we still are strong enough. we're probably not. Let's wait till we get that other golem coming through. Let's move them back out of the picture. Just leave them where they are there. And we'll leave Celestine's army where she is as well. So I'll just press tab to see if there's anyone else other than those 2. Nope, that's it. So we'll end our turn there. Now there's another group. Resource destroyed. Okay. Now we have this is Magnar's army coming back in through here. So we've got Magnar himself along with some different forces that are coming back in. Can you hit this? Can you get inside there? That one should have picked up. Why can't I select that? I can select this one here. So we could destroy Magnar's army, or we can destroy this. So we're still at 3 turns. Don't know why I can't pick up 6 army. And why all of a sudden we just couldn't move. The Iron Golem isn't going to be able to survive in the city all that well on its own. We don't have any defences yet. God, I really wanted to go and finish this off while the others were still weak. A bug, when you select the army, it highlighted a different square. Did it? So if it does too. It does too. Yeah, you're right. I'll put that down as a bug report as well. It shows in a different tile than it actually is. Thank you for picking that up. 2 tiles away. Yeah, that was well picked up. So Big Bad Russian is saying also, can you snake to resources to include them in cities now? Yeah, pretty much to a degree. It's sort of like the cities can. We did it here. What we've been doing is mainly trying to push the borders in different directions. So I've snaked out to this other side here to try to connect in with the capital, which we were able to do, which also then included this resource over here. There's other resources we haven't really sort of included. I haven't. Yeah, actually that's just a fire altar that we've got. So so to a degree we can, but we haven't done it too much with things that are that we've been sort of operating with. But I've been doing it where I need to. Another city here, we've stretched right out, but I'm mainly doing it to try to get the borders to meet up, just to sort of get the to help out with with the contiguous borders, so we end up with not having to worry too much about unrest. So these cities are now all connected essentially with the capital. So we've got the so all our core cities are now sort of moving along fairly well, which is good. So that's all sort of now just moving along. Borrelium, we need to just need to keep on sort of building up to try to push this one out and get this one inside our territory. But everything else is looking pretty good. These are taken over from the other location. This army. If I defeat it, we then end up having. We're going to then waste. We're going to lose a turn. I'm going to have to. I've really got no choice. So let's go and finish off Magnar's army. So they're considered strong as well, but we'll just go in and with the fight. So we're now looking at it's leader versus leader with what's going on through here. We'll go to. It'd be cool if you could actually look at the detail, like better detail than what we're seeing here, as well. Before you actually do the attack. I guess you can do that before you get to this screen if you wanted to. You can always cancel and have a look. So I won't put that down as a suggestion. Now they've blinded units, which won't really worry us much because we don't really have any ranged units. Now that was interesting that Magnar went first, so his actual initiative must be very, very strong. 41. So he's got very, very high initiative, and he's got a venomous short sword. So that's what's giving him the aspect through there. 24 attack. So yeah, he's got 24 attack. That's a lot of attacking that he can then go and do. So we'll have to play defensively with everyone. Like everyone will have to just go into defensive mode, and then sort of rely on retaliation attacks. Now that's a fodder which has got a. If we go and have a look at those, if I double click them, we then see what they've got. So their skills are. They've got 15 dodge, and they're slaves. What's their equipment? It's funny, it doesn't click on that anymore. Stuck with skills. Hang on, let's click on done. Try that again. So they've got an incineration staff here. So this is actually going to be something that they will actually then fire at us. It would be nice to be able to get back and attack that. So I think what I'll do is I'll get Celestine around the outside. One thing I possibly will have to do, though, is to have healing with her. So maybe we just brute force our way through the middle of these guys and sort of deal with them in a different way. Or I send her around early, destroy these, and then come back. Let's go and do that. Just she's the only one with healing spells. So we'll, and she'll be able to get there again in just one turn. So I'll just now pass. We do have different spells that we can make use of, but I don't really need. Now, Nature's Call. So on a pack of wolves, might as well do that, actually. Surprise! She's back in again, so let's now move back in behind this group. That's a good start. And then this one in through here, we'll just start to move these up. Now, with these, it's good that we've got good initiative with these, actually. This is fairly cool. So, got the what we can do is just go into guarded strikes with these just to keep the defenses up, and our defenses here are already 15. Actually, that should be 33. No, it's only got a wood shield. These are the young ones. So not much damage, but we still stay in defensive mode. And so when we're in defensive mode, even with wooden shields, we go up to 40. Now the Iron Golem. We'll move the Iron Golem up to here. And with this one here, we'll actually, again, we don't actually have the shield bash or anything. I'm just going to either have to go into... We've already got 63 defense before we do anything, which is great. So I'm just going to go in and smack this one. Not a real lot of damage. Still got others that have to come back in. So we'll move this one across into here. And again, we'll just set this guarded strike. So, ring of things, that's a bear DasTactic. What did I say? Did I say a wolf? Yeah, so this has got maul ability, which is actually go. So if this one gets a shot before Magnar does, which it doesn't, the bear. I don't even see the bear in this list. Oh, there it is there. But it's going to be killed by Magnar before it can actually do anything. That's okay. Celestine hopefully will get a shot before too much else is done. So this Shields of Gildan in here, we'll move up into this location. And we'll just do a guarded strike here. The bear is moving. Really can't do anything with that one. So they're all now moving it back up in this location. There we go. Bear is down. Celestine can now finish off this unit. So I'll use the guarded strike. We're dodged. All right. So we lost nearly half our hit points. This is why we just couldn't have taken Began into these fights just yet. He's not strong enough to be able to survive this sort of stuff. I'm going to now use the first aid to just heal myself up. So I'll move back away from everything. So we're now considered one of the weakest ones. So we'll just go to first aid in here. And we'll kill this one off. Only 2. It's really not strong, but it's ultimately will be okay. The Iron Golem. That one's down. That's good. Yeah, I think a mixture of Iron Golems with these, like another Iron Golem in this army, would be quite useful. With the Guarded Strike again. It's got it. Alright, so it's now just going to be Magnar that's going to be the issue. So we'll move these Shields of Gildan up. Now, hit points is lowish. Why is that? Oh, because we're no longer in the city. That's what it is. And she can keep on healing up. So I think we'll just have to keep on doing that. Although I do have, like, Magnar's got another shot after this. We sort of are good enough. Now Magnar is, if we have a double click on Magnar. The XP, he's level 12. There's not a lot that he can do. Lots of skills, like a hell of a lot. Active effects, Burning Blade. It's funny that you can't go back to equipment. Just put that down as well. During combat, when looking at enemy units, you can't go back to the equipment tab. I forget what the other tab is. I'll just leave it like that. That'll be okay. They can figure it out. Okay, so yes, we can't look at the equipment without actually starting again, without double clicking on him again, starting with equipment. Yes, he's got monk robes, etc., etc. Just going to click on done. I think this one may be immune to poison. The golem. So the golem would be a good one to bring in to fight Magnar himself. But we do actually now have this one here. I'll just go and start to... Well, I'm going to be sort of compressing everyone back in. I'll heal up, I think. Heals by 20. Now that's used up all of our stamina. So I can move across into here. That's going to then block the other one off. So let's just move this one into here. And we do need to keep on sort of smashing. We've got Crushing Blow. Oh, this is going to now block off. Hopefully when does the Golem move? Golem moves there. When does this one move? Further back up. Yeah, I've sort of screwed up there. I might have to sort of try to shuffle around just to get the Golem into the fight. Anyway, let's use a Crushing Blow. Only 5 damage. Now we do actually have the attack here. Let's go and move this one in behind. So Magnar will attack us again. Got the guarded strike. The retaliation of the flame dart was fairly big. Now we've got the golem coming up next. This is where I would have preferred to have. Well, I think I'm just going to have to waste the golem's turn. The golem, I think, will do more damage. But these ones, not if I just use them. I might as well kill this one off, I guess. Right, that's done. Actually, here we go. We can bring the golem in now into that position. And we can then just make use of it. Also then has crushing blow as well. Actually, do I want to keep on using that? Dodged. The crushing blow here as well. Hardly any real damage done. And we'll just go to pass that one. So, I'll probably ultimately have to leave her out, but let's just keep it going. So we'll just do another guarded strike. This one's taking a little bit of damage. I think I'll just keep on doing guarded strikes against this one. Just keep on healing up. It's going to take a lot of fighting here to get this one done. Oh, that was good. So at least sort of get things surrounded here. Poison, that should be immune to poison. Yeah, immune to poison. And we'll just keep on using guarded strikes here again as well, I think. Now, no one really needs to be healed up as such. So I'll just move back in. Another guarded strike. Critical hit there. Still not too much damage. We've just lost one unit there. Good. I'm going to have to heal this one up. We've got good stamina now, back with this other group. So let's move this one back in and do some healing. Now, unfortunately, by killing this one off, we're going to have to fight it inside the city as well. But it won't have much hit points if we can go in there early. And we possibly will just have to almost try to ignore it for a little while. No one else really needs the healing, so we'll just bring this one back in. Alright, we need to go back and heal again, so we'll just move back out again and heal up. Not even halfway through yet. I'm going to wait till we get a few of these. Like this one here is right at the top, so let's now use crushing blows. That's 11, that's good. Hardly used any stamina. The crushing blow is a massive attack. I'll just keep on using up the healing here. Get that one done. Then she can come back in again. Private Joe saying, would it be better to do a normal attack so all adjacent units add to the damage? Well, I'm doing it with this one, which is still not doing a hell of a lot. Yeah, maybe because he can only really pick on one. So I don't want to do it with Celestine because she's too susceptible to damage. This one's, yeah, I'll give it a go. Let's just see what actually happens here. Yeah, that is better, isn't it? Retaliation was a big one back though. We've lost another unit there. Yeah, let's now that we've got him surrounded, let's keep on doing that. Yeah, this is working better. This is working better. Yep. We're getting through it. Good call. Dodged. Just so we don't have to wait around for too long afterwards, let's just go and do the healing. God, it's the other units aren't really getting a shot here. There we go, got him finally. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait another turn now to get things actually happening. So, yeah, he's been immobilized for 5 seasons, but it's now going to make getting that last city even more difficult. So, anyway, that was good. Now, Celestine has now gone up another level. And what do we need? Invincible. That could be a useful one. What else have we got down this way? Spell resistance. That would be also very, very good. I think I might grab that one now, and just because we're going to be attacked by spells so much. And we now actually have, well, they're still sitting back over here with only 2 moves, so I can't really move them off. Let's just keep them back in here. That's actually sort of ready for the next attack. The golem there. It's funny, it won't, I'll move it across. Now it's fixed itself up. And we now actually have the actual force in here. So, 1, 2, I can move that one across, bring another one of those iron golems in to replace one of these if I have to. Alright, let's leave that one there. We'll just go back in and rebuild this tower. Poor 4th guy keeps dying and being brought back from the light, into the light, or from the light. There we go. So, hi, Sketic, how are you going? And Blightfang is saying, what did Magnar do? They were in the way. What they did was they actually settled here, in between my cities. So I had a city here and a city down in here, and at that stage. And they brought a pioneer group through and settled right there, which was then going to allow them to take this. So I want that. I wanted that one myself. I want this one as well, ultimately. They had a city there as well, so we took that one, and then we've taken their capital. So Imperium, I'm pretty sure Imperium is their capital. All right, we'll see how we go here. Construction complete on Finistra's Town Hall. So we'll just go back into the build queue here. So the inn and the tax office. The inn I'll just build. That's like an improvement. In the tax office, is also just an improvement. So that will do for that particular city. So we'll just go and click on done. We've only got one growth in this city. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm sort of glad that we found Magnar before he could get into the actual city there. All right, so we're going to have a massive attack in here now. Now, Magnar's not showing up in there. There he is. So they can't do much. So we'll end our turn here. Actually, I'll just double check. I'll just tab my way through. Yep, that's all we've got. So we'll just end our turn there. Making slave spears. We've got a pioneer now that's sort of come out from here. This thing is still not healed up. 98 out of 119. Gosh, do we go in yet? I think we have to. I really do. I think we're going to have to just go in. These are 84. What are these? 82. 69. Yeah, we could bring in 6 army along with her just because we do need the healing. So let's go and move. Let's keep on moving that one up as well. What's that one got? 87. Then we just use 2 of these, I guess. Let's just double check. 87, 119, 98. Just need 2 of these to go and join that group. Definitely that one, and it doesn't really matter which one of these we use. And then we should still have one more move. Yeah, we can take them into the actual city itself. Now we've also then got these other 2 that are sitting back. All right, well, let's give this city a crack, see how we go. This one shouldn't have, if we have a look at Kurgan's Hold here, at the details. 3 militia. It's producing research after that. There's a lot of stuff in the city. Got high growth. Actually, that's difficulty. That was another bug. Just have a quick look at that one again. Difficulty name, yeah. So growth, growth with which we're playing a hard game. There's a 10% growth on top of the actual growth that they have anyway. So I'll just put that down as a bug as well. Looking at enemy city. In hard mode. Growth has placeholder text in the tooltip. There we are. So otherwise you always forget about those little things. Okay, so we've got 2 golems this time going into a big attack. This is a monster of attack. Well, we can't really put it off, can we? Yeah, so Drangatang saying, let that be a lesson to everyone. Don't settle somewhere Daz has his eye on. Absolutely. Yeah, Bloodfang saying, yeah, settle between your cities. Yep, that's a war declaration. Yeah, no, it was too much. We couldn't, and also they weren't very friendly. You can see actually Umbar's become unfriendly as well, along with Yuthril. I think it's because we've now just accelerated so much with these attacks. Anyway, let's see how we go here. Now they're considered epic, and we're only strong. So their overall attack is incredible. What do they have? Yeah, they've got a lot of forces here. Anyway, let's see how we go. All right, so the first one is that we've got, now these, around this side, we do actually have, Magnar is over here with very, very limited hit points. But he'll just keep on using his spell casting. So initially what I want to do is I want to go through and kill off these other units. So I want to get Celestine to be able to come back through and assassinate these if we can. Now, what do we have in terms of spells? Nature's Call. Let's make use of that. Yeah, we got him. Excellent. Retaliation strike. Did the damage there. So, great start for us. That's gotten rid of their spell casting. so that was awesome. I forgot that we had that spell. So now what we want to do is we want to get in, kill this one off, and get out before they can surround us. So I'll give myself a little bit of a gap. Which may, if I go there, I think I can still get it back around. So let's just go and do that. What's the hit points on this one here? This one has got 11. So if I use one of these guarded strikes, that probably won't be good enough. Yep, that's all right. We've got stone skin as well. Yeah, it's not going to really be enough. If I do an actual attack, you can see there, like this is an outgoing attack. It's going to be between 7 and 14. But if I do a guarded strike, it's only going to be half that. So there's a chance I can kill off Ren Ratcatcher in one go. I think I'll take it. Well, yes, there we go. Right, that's 2 of their heroes down. There's 1 left back over there. Now, the Shields of Gildan. So we now actually have to bring these up to form a line where we can then sort of hold the line. And we've got a couple there with just wooden shields. So these are much weaker than the ones that we actually have in through here ultimately. I should have considered that when I actually came in. But what we want to do is just slowly now sort of work our way through these. So we have a bit of a... yeah, so if I go across this line here, what have we got? We've got 1. They can only bring 1 in to fight against each of them on this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that's okay. So I'll just go and fill this line in here, and we'll leave that one where that is. Ultimately, I'd like to have the golems in the middle. Actually, maybe not. No, it doesn't. It won't really matter that much. Just bring them across and bring them back there. Just leave all of them in a line. They've been bashed to the ground. We're going to have to go back and just heal them up. Now, what has she got? Let's have a look and see what she's actually got through here. So she's got a lightning hammer. No, she doesn't, sorry. She's got the burning axe. What's her spells? Burning blade. This candle cloak. Okay, no, that's anyway. She's already done that. What offensive spells has she got? Curse, burning blade, blindness, burning hands, flame dart. Now it's a cooldown of 3 there. I think I'm probably better off trying to get back around. Transfers 12 hit points. Yeah, that's okay. She's got a lot of spells. I think we're going to have to deal with her at the end of this fight. So let's now try to move back around to get back out away from what's actually happening in through here. So we'll just move this one into this location, and we'll just start to just use the. I think I'll. Oh gosh, if I go and attack it, I'll do 8 to 17 damage. There's only 28 points left there. I'm not going to be able to kill it. So let's just keep on keeping in a guarded strike. This one will take a lot of damage. It will stand up. No, we've been blocked off now. Well, there are archers, so we'll go after the archers. I just won't be able to heal up. That's the only trouble. Unless I can find another gap through. We're already down to 50% health here. Yeah, we're locked in now. All right, we'll move back the other way. They're on their feet. So the iron golem here. I've got to start getting some attacks in. Only 6. And in here as well. We'll just go for the middle. Now the guarded strikes initially, I think is what we're going to have to keep on doing. We've got between 6 and 12. Now there's only 26 there, so let's go for the full-on attack. There we go, that's destroyed it. And then these here with the actual armor. They will do, there's only 22 hit points there, and this will actually do enough to destroy this unit as well. Yep, we'll go that way. These guys are severely damaged, so we're going to have to move them probably out of the way, I think. Otherwise we're going to lose them. Now Celestine, with the groups that are back here, let's just move back and start to kill these off. I'm going to lose this unit. Come on, we need this one to have a turn. Alright, so until we can get this one healed up, I'm just going to move it back away from the fight and just keep it, just trying to protect it. Now we've got this group's going to try to get through this other gap. Only 9. The golems are strong, but they're not... they can do a lot of damage, but they're just not really Sorry, they don't not doing much damage, but they're just brutes. Let's just keep on going. This only got 33 hit points. That one's only got 11. This one here has only got 30. It's got 32. So this one is well. This one here we're going to get the other ones through here will be helping with the fight. Didn't really do much at all. Now, if I can sort of block things off, but I don't really need to at this stage. That will be able to come back through. Let's just finish this one off. Now we've got 11 to... I can just do a guarded strike here because that will still be enough. Oh, it's not enough to kill it. I thought it would be enough to kill it. I'll smack this one. Alright, that one's down. Now they broke through the middle there. And we've lost him. So we lost a unit. Just keep on smacking these. That one's down. Well, this one is... Just keep on going. That's been knocked over to the ground. That'll make it susceptible. I can bring this one back up. And again, we can just do... We're only going to do 4 to 9 times 4 here with 32 damage. I think what we might do is just go a little bit more guarded. We're not going to do a hell of a lot of damage there. And this one here is only got 12 hit points. It's on the ground, so there's no chance of missing. I'll go guarded strike here again as well. God, it's just not quite enough. Okay, those archers are done. Alright, so she's now taking damage from Sendry. We'll end up being able to surround this one eventually, but we just need to kill off the others, I think. Yep, these aren't really able to do a lot of damage against the golems. So the golems are sort of like a unique unit for the Iron Ears. Yeah, now they're sort of surrounding it, which is a problem. We'll have to heal up again fairly soon. Alright, let's form a line. Oh, crushing blow. Dodged. That one's down as well, that's good. Now that one's still got 23 hit points, that one's got 29. Let's just go for this one with a full attack. There we go, get a fair bit there. Yeah, this is going to sort of open up this other one if I move down. I can sort of move back up. And what has that one got left? Only 5, so just a guarded strike here will be enough. Down to 50% health. Let's just keep that going. Then we'll heal ourselves up. We can now also should be able to break through down to help the others with healing. Although we are getting surrounded. So we'll try to form another line. I think I'm better off just trying to... Now she's got the axe out. I'm going to have to try to get past them, I think, again, before we take her on. She's a bit too strong, so let's not worry about her. Use the first aid. And we'll start to just establish this line back again. These here that really are doing the big damage. Wow, that's great. Right, we're sort of making our way through here, which is nice. Only 8 there with this militia. These are sort of fairly well armed. Yeah, can't quite break through here just yet, so we'll I need a dodge. Get you healed up. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep on healing her up as well. Only 3. Almost fought our way through all of these. Great, that's good. Then these should be able to finish this one off. Not quite. All right, so we'll need to, I'll just go back in behind the line with her and do a self-heal. So we'll now just try to keep the heal. We've got stamina everywhere, so this is good, and we'll do another healing of, this unit's down to 3, that unit's down to 3 as well. The golems. Yeah, we're only doing 2 to 4 times 4 here. Gets us slave militia, so we're not going to do much. I think I'll just go and just use a guarded strike. This one here we can finish off. This one's only got 1 point, so guarded strike there again as well would be ideal. We'll just move on up. And we'll heal this one up now, just to get back the 4th member. And we just lost it again. Well, you can have it back again. And we'll just, we're going through the stamina here. I've got to be a little bit careful with using this, but I'll just get these back up to get ready to take on that hero. Only 6 damage. Now got them surrounded. Yeah, we might as well go for the killer here, I think. There we are, that's good. It's been bashed to the ground. And I Can't get around there, but I can get to here. I'm just thinking I can leave that for the golems. Or to Celestine. Not quite enough. We've got another one here. So if I just keep on attacking, actually I'll just do it. No, I'll try to keep the defences up. Still got the 4 members in each of these groups now. Last one. There we are. That's good. One more to deal with. So we only lost 1 unit, which is good. We'll pass this one. I think I'll still... I've got the stamina now, so I'll just keep on healing up units. Although I could start to attack her, but I think we'll just leave it just for a little bit longer. We might as well, I guess. Yeah, we've got very, very high stamina here. So it might be time for one of these crushing blows. Dodged. Damage. Okay, the Shields of Gildan will be coming. We'll do the same thing as what we did last time. Just move our way through. So she can do sort of like extra damage with her axe, but it's not going to help her much. She does have high dodge. Which one is it? This one here. Yep, we're breaking through. Oh, nice. There we go. Awesome. Well, that's the end of Magnar. Yeah, faction killed. Our forces successfully defeated the Empire of Magnar. For now, the people of Kioban can sleep in peace. Awesome. Right, so now that's going to still, I think, mean that I think we still end up with problems here. The occupation penalties are still kicking in, but we now actually have another location. So we'll just go back into the build queue here. Excuse me. And market bell tower would be the one that we want to get initially. The market and then the festival. Okay, done. So we can now just go out and use these armies. So we've got 2 armies. I'll bring Began in with the with this force, and so we've got 1 Shield of Gildan there. There's another 2 there. What else have we got in here? I'm happy enough with that little stack just to sort of do its own thing for a little while. So I'll leave them in the city until they heal up. Okay, so we've got almost a full group there and almost a full group here. So we just need to get a couple more shields. There's nothing in Kafara. Nothing in Borealum. We do have one Shield of Gildan group back down this way as well. We can also, of course, we've got the command post coming in 17. Look, I'll send these shields back up. Actually, we've got Sev there as well. Let's send both of those up. This army, we can move down and then take these on. Let's do the battle. Now, what do we got? We've got a Baron's Witch and a couple of archers, which are going to be targeting Began with his broken foot. 16, can I go ahead and redeem for the next Dwarf Fortress run militarily, if you can? Not yet. Wait, like I'll probably be leaving it a couple of weeks before I start playing that one again, just so that there's a break between the 2 fortresses. So I would wait. There's definitely going to be spots as we get going. Now, with Began, healing is not really a big deal at this stage, so it is just going to be doing these attacks. Just trying to take out the witch. So I guess we might as well just keep on marching forward. So we're sick here. Do you have any spells? Haste? No, I'll just leave it where that is. Ah! And poison damage. Okay, so Began resisted the curse. Good on you, Began. Only 4 damage, not much. That's better. Not enough to kill it though. So that's our better group. See there, the initiative isn't quite good enough. So Sick is defending, which is fine. They're going after Sick, actually. No, they're going after Began. Alright. No one's taken enough damage yet to warrant doing the healing spell. Now we've got Shield Bash. I'm just going to put myself into a defensive mode here. Oh, I probably should have killed that one. That one got poisoned. So we have a Timberwarg. Good work. Get these done before she can start casting big spells. Now the healing spell. That's all right. Might as well move it down with the army. Limping along. We've got the poison on their abilities in through here with sick. Review. Right, that's good. Orangutan is saying, what is the potion icon? Not seeing it. I'm not sure where you mean, sorry. Alright, so sick has gone up another level. This is good. Now we didn't get healer. We've already got those two. Yeah, I think we might go back and get healer. Choose healer there. And we cleared that layer. We've got another bread. Bring those back up this way. Now we have mounted warfare. This is good. So we can now recruit horsemen, but we do need to get horses first. That's another resource. So we'll open research. Now we've got warg riding as well. I don't really see the benefit of getting that one, to be honest. Let's go back to magic. These are going to be fairly fast. Let's go to Arcane Mastery, where we have to get all of these. We'll just go and click on Done. That will just queue them all above. All right, we're up to over 75 now. I'm just going to grab myself a drink of water. Be right back. Well, I'm going to have to get going fairly soon, guys. Going to go to the beach and have a swim. It's Australia Day today, so it's sort of like a public holiday here in Australia. So what do we got through here? We've got a like a mage unit. Plumwedge is subscribed. Thank you very much for that, Plumwedge. Very, very much appreciated. And we also then have no specialisation here. So Myra Engineer. This one is Iron Ear Blood. +1 research. +1 research per turn when stationed in a city. That's going to get us up a little bit more. This one here has got both water and fire. It's Tarth Blood. I'm thinking, as far as the combat troops that we've got enough already, so I think I'll just go with her. Just get the lore up. Didn't actually kick in just yet. That's her there. I'll station her in Imperium. Okay, Kafara. Now, these cities here, I'm just happy for them just to be towns, just to get us the gold that we need. Why couldn't we take that? There we go. Not sure what happened there. Enemies in your territory. Oh, there's still a little group there. Just auto resolve that one. Okay, no more enemies, that's fine. Now with Bryn's army, we've got one more slot back over in here. So I think I'll send, well, this is not Bryn, this is Sev. So I'll bring Sev back across to join up with this other force. And we'll send these Shields of Gildan back out as well. Bring them together as one cohesive group, fairly strong. All right, so this is the Imperium, like the unrest is very high, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, but at 100% you seem to be able to just build whatever you want. With the market coming there, that's fine. Just press tab. Borrelium needs to start building something else. Should get the merchant. Smelter, town hall we want as well. Lumberyard. Garden to get growth. I'll just queue those things up. That'll be okay. This was our gateway city to actually block off the Magnar forces, but it's no longer really the case, although it sort of is, because we now actually have, like, the next attack should be coming from here. Well, Yithril as well. Yithril is also down this way somewhere. So we've got a couple of locations here. Now we've got horses. We'll build on that one. I'll just go and queue up the horses that we have. Had a few where we can start to build on them. Yeah, we do have a few wargs as well. If we did want to learn warg riding, we do have the ability to. So this is a strong group against our strong group here as well. Well, let's go for it, I guess. So we'll just move our way through. So we've got a couple of great wolves. The attack, it's our defense that's really the big thing. So we'll just go to battle. And really just need to try to keep Sev safe in this particular battle. So I'll just move in here and then just leave it for a second. That's a great wolf. Right, that one's down. Leaves a gap though for, actually we'll just move this one down. They're trying to get around towards Sev. So we'll move these up and we'll just go for the hits here. Now there's hardly any damage going to be going to this great wolf, so let's just try to just do a little bit of damage. We'll just block them all off. Yeah, I'm just going to keep Sev out of the fight. Yep, so they're trying to break around now. Okay, they're down, that's good. That one's down. Let's block this great wolf in. That one's just on the ground. Okay, well, we better take action there if we can. Oh, gosh. All right, well. Better heal you up. When does Sev ever turn? It's a fair way back. God, what can we kill off in the meantime? That does 15 damage. It does 45. Must kill that one. And the Great Wolf does 23, so we'll kill that one off as well. Now will Sev be able to survive? Okay, we didn't bash it to the ground. Yep, we have survived. Luckily. Let's get out of there. Live to fight another day. It's better. Now that we've got the defences up, it certainly helps. All right, well, that was close. I think we got down to 1 point there. Yes, everyone's saying Happy Australia Day. Thanks for that. Yeah, no, it's sort of it's a good day actually in Australia. It's Australia Day. Sort of everyone has barbecues and goes to the beach and celebrates and stuff. So it's yeah, it's quite nice actually. Yeah, it's one that people tend to like. Okay, we've got the strength. I think we'll just go back to defender here and just get this next. Choose defender 2. Chain Greaves. Okay, this is good at defense but poor initiative. There are holidays people don't like. Actually, I've got to say Australia Day is a bit contentious because it's sort of like that's when the British arrived in Australia. So there is actually there is a school of thought that it should be moved to another day. But like I don't know. I don't see it as a celebration of an invasion or anything. But certainly it's what's it called? Columbus Day? Is it the same thing in America, where you end up where it's the sort of the day that the settlers sort of arrived? And that I think is what it's all about. You know, for most Australians is that it was part of settlement, which yeah, I don't find that a problem. You know, having like living here as such. So Australian summer is Christmas, New Year, and Australia Day seems fun. Yeah, no, it's a good time of the year. Terrestrial barbecue shrimp. No, we actually don't. No one does that. We had a barbecue yesterday though, so we won't be doing that today. But yeah, we had one yesterday. So they're done with what they're doing. These groups can still just keep on wandering off. Layer cleared, and we'll just keep on sort of smashing our way through these other locations now. Okay, so we've got those. I'll just press tab again. This one can still move off. There's nothing down this way, so there's no real point in going back that way, so we'll go back along this road. We're at a nearby clay pit, so we will actually build on that one. Okay, so we've still got this unit here. Darkling Rider's Army. So there's a few things in through here. Got a Stalker, who sort of helped us enormously in that last fight against Magnar. A Shadow Warg. Darkling Warriors, yeah, that should be fine for this group. So we'll still go to battle. Okay, so it's sick that they're fighting. So we'll bring Began back around. We don't have any sort of like defensive attacks here with 6 force, so I'm just going to go and position it. I should be fine. I'll just move it back and then just put it into defensive mode. Kill that one off. Bashed it to the ground. They're gone. While this thing's on the ground, we can certainly do a lot of damage to it. Here we are. Almost got it. With the Shadow War coming, I think I'll still just go into defensive mode. Just run these around. Great. Leave that one there. And that one there. Oh no, we only bashed it. So it's still on the ground, or is it dead? No, that's it. Okay, that's good. Alright, that was good experience there. For both of them, actually. So, now this is Began. So Began has now gone up another level. The experience, 15% experience is a good one. So Wellspring, all allies heal 24 hit points. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, Prodigy. I think we'll go back to the spells. I'll go and pick that one up. Now, guys, I'm going to have to get going. I've run out of time, so I'm going to head off and have a swim at the beach and have some fun down there. So, Blightfang's saying, "Oh, iron golems. I remember them being a pain to bring down. They're not very strong, but they are very, very good at defence." So, yeah, Blightfang's saying, "I think my favourite thing was to compare the golems to the trolls and see who came out on top." Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they? What's your favourite faction? I think mine is the merchants one with the horse focus. I actually really like Yithril, the orc type faction. That's my favourite, I think. I really just like the strength of them. So, but Ioneers have only just come into the game, so I thought it would be fun to do an Ioneer run with the golems. That's sort of like their unique aspect. But anyway, guys, we're going to leave it there. So, Xander CP is in saying kind of Columbus Day is supposed to be like the day Columbus discovered America, even though he wasn't the first. It's a very weird holiday. What was the holiday you had when the Mayflower arrived? Do you have a holiday for that? If I was to go swimming at the beach right now, I would die of hypothermia. Yeah, no, it's very, very pleasant at the moment. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll probably be back again today. I thought I was going to be back again yesterday, but I didn't actually make it. But today, maybe. Again, because it's a holiday, I'll probably have a bit of time, but I'm not sure what we're getting up to today. So we'll find out and see what actually happens. So thanks for watching, and